Hanging out with Adam DePuy, of course. He is here with his sprint car, and like everybody else, he wears somebody else's gear. That is kind of the thing to do. I got going on that. Before we get going on these things, by the way, make sure to subscribe and all that cool stuff. He's entering his second full season in a sprint car.
Yep.
I talked about this with a couple of people once before. Is it bad form to wear your own t-shirts and gear?
I just don't do it. I mean, if I'm around the house working in the shop or something, I'll wear my shirt or something, but when I'm at the track, I always wear either somebody else's or a sponsor's or, you know, something to promote somebody else. But,
okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't wear my own stuff.
Okay. If you guys have a comment on that, I'd love to hear it, because I did that a while back. Everybody got, well, you can wear your own stuff. And
I mean, there's people that do, there's people that don't. I mean, it's preference. I mean, I just never have.
Okay.
So.
CRSA event last night at Utica Rome. How did it go?
It was good learning experience, because Utica Rome's a different track.
Yes.
You know? It's very
paperclip, banks.
Yeah, very slippery. We learned a lot. We didn't fare too well, but we did learn a lot. So.
Okay, what did we learn?
Just a lot of different setup things. You know, Frank was helping us, and we got in the right direction, but we were just, you know, we're learning still.
Okay.
Even though we've been doing it for 2 years, we're still learning.
Well, how many did they have?
What do we have, 29, 30 cars?
Did you make it?
Yeah, we made it.
Okay, well, that's something right there, because some didn't, right?
Qualifying is the key. You know, we've qualified for every race this year that we've been to, so we can't complain about that.
Well, how does CRSA work it? Is it a handicap? Is it a straight up draw?
You have to qualify. You know, they do, like last
Time
night.
hot laps?
No.
Okay.
Just heats. You draw for your position in the heat.
Gotcha.
Which we drew last in the heat. So with a slippery one-lane track, you don't go very far.
Yeah.
And then it's just, they do a top 8 redraw and passing points.
Gotcha.
But they do qualify like the top 6 out of a heat, and then the rest go to a B main.
And we didn't have to go to the B.
We went to the B.
You did go to the B, okay.
We finished 3rd in the B, which made it in.
Okay. Where did you start in the B?
Started 4th or 5th and ended up 3rd.
Gotcha. Okay, so we moved forward in the B.
It was tough. I mean, passing was at a premium last night.
Gotcha. And of course, with the racetrack slick, of course, we've had some slick tracks here, but this place couldn't be more different. I mean, if you look at the description, they're both half-mile clay ovals, but they are not similar at all.
They're way different. You know, at least if you get up to the outside here, you could get a little grip up there that you don't have anything to lean on.
Gotcha.
So, you know.
Yeah. Is there anything to lean on here? Not really in 3 and 4, is there?
There is a little bit here. I mean, you can still get up there. I mean, you got to be at the grass almost to get something here, but by the time you flatten off coming out of the corner, then the grip goes away, so you're kind of in no man's land then.
And some tracks have a problem, not a problem, but let's say the berm or the lip might not be there where the cars come on the track. Is it that way at Canandaigua? Do you have to be aware of that?
Yeah, because it kind of flattens out right there where we go on the track. You know, you got a decent banking going through the corner, and then when you hit the pit exit, I'd say, you kind of
got to go a little lower, otherwise
it flattens off, or else you're going to suck right into that turn 4 wall.
Gotcha, gotcha.
I mean, and I've been there before, you know, with this street stock and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's how it works, guys. I was curious how the qualifying procedure worked. So how do you think we're doing here specifically?
We're chasing the car. This is a different car than we ran last year.
Okay.
You know, Todd's Towing stepped up and gave us a chassis and stuff, so we're still playing with it.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll get it before the season ends.
Well, good luck. Sounds like we got a good crew chief working back there. So
He's working hard.
Yeah, he is too. I saw about that. So wiped out when he was tightening the one tire here, but and you got to remember to tighten them the different ways on the rear tires, right?
Yep.
Unlike your other car that you ran.
I just keep telling everybody, you always turn them backwards to tighten them.
Towards the back.
Towards the back.
Yes, yes. Because with these, you remember the sprint cars, they just have a hub. There's no 5 lug nuts anymore. And I guess the Mopars, the old Mopars were that way too. They tighten differently on the right side too. So I've seen a couple of stories over the years about that. So good to see you, man. I hope you have fun tonight. And maybe we'll get you across the scales after a win here soon.
I hope so. Thank you.